Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Red. Hey, CV. Hey, Lily Cat. Hey, Lilac Fly. All right. Man, it's freaking hot. Okay, so, we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on with you guys, and then we are out of here. It's like 100 degrees right now, gang. Oh my god. It feel like the air ain't even cool enough. It's so hot. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. Hey, Gio. Quick question to the members. Why all y'all badges are different colors? Like some of y'all's is red, some of y'all's is yellow, some of y'all's is blue. Do y'all get to choose your own color or something? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay, overall energy is the Four of Cups in the upright position with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. I didn't do that, Lily Cat. Hey, Brianna. It wasn't me. Okay, so I feel like somebody is like over something. Somebody could be bored, just like tired of like hustling, struggling, whatever. Like somebody feels like giving up with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. I was picking up on that earlier with my 7 deck. If you look in the community tab, I posted a message for you guys, basically encouraging people not to give up. Because I was picking up on that energy earlier, like somebody's just been going through a lot, seems to have been fighting a lot, and they're just tired of it. So, let's see. Tanaya said it marks how long you guys been a member. I had no idea. Okay, what is this, please? Six of Wands. Oh my God, you can't give up. Even if you tired, frustrated, just like the card said, you can't, like, I don't know, I just feel like somebody is so close to success, like, or so close to a victory. You cannot give up, okay? We only 6 minutes in and we got like 5 trolls already in the chat. Good Lord. All right, let's see. Yeah, you got a victory coming. telling you, Chariot in the upright. Spirit is bringing this victory home. Hey, HP3. Girl, you see that, Lily Cat? Jesus. Yeah, because HP3s is yellow too. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, but yeah. So even if you're frustrated, tired, over it, you can't give up. Six of Wands, a Chariot. It's like you at the home stretch. You guys get this a lot, HP. It's like you almost to that victory. You can't give up now, you know. And I feel like some of you are not with the Chariot. You have a lot of vigor, and you like give up. I've come too far with the Six of Wands. Okay, so just keep pushing. It's closer than you think. Okay. Wow. Yeah, confirmation. As soon as I picked up the other day, the Chariot again, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Some type of money is getting closer. Or, hey, Joanne. Ten of Pentacles, some type of money is getting closer. Abundance, some type of payout you need is on the way. Like it's on the way. It's processing. With the Chariot twice. This is generational wealth loading. Yeah. For some reason, I just feel oddly calm. Well, not oddly. I'm pretty calm all the time, pretty much. But like your energy just feels like really quiet, really still. Even though the Chariot's there, it's like a stillness. Okay. You have the Seven of Wands in the upright position. I feel like somebody's very protective over their family. Somebody is very defensive too. Yeah, somebody's defensive about everything. Somebody's been fighting to break a generational curse for a long time with this Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Cups. Maybe somebody feels like, is it even worth it anymore? Like, what am I going to accomplish? Like, somebody's possibly questioning, like, everything. But at the same time, they're questioning it. It's like they're still not giving up the fight. So even if you are questioning, like, why do I have to go through this? Like, why do I feel like I'm the only one fighting for this, protecting this? I feel like that's normal. Let me see. Yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. It's like you question it, but then it's like right after you question it, you make up your mind like, yeah, well, whatever. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands in the upright. I'm still gonna keep going. It's like you question everything. You question it, but then you still don't give up. You could even be defensive with yourself, like, why am I even questioning this? Five of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be victorious. But I feel like with the Nine of Wands, it's been going on for a long time. So this is why you're questioning everything. Hey, Christy McGee. But I feel like you're going to just make up your mind to just stay, you know, vigilant, diligent, all the things. All right, let's see. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Core card energy, the King of Wands in reverse. Wow. So somebody feels like they've bottomed out. Wow. False. Somebody feels like something's no longer growing. They're not receiving any good news. They're not getting any money. This King of Wands feels like they're spending more money than they're getting money or something like that. Show me this, please. Uh-oh, hold on, that drop, gang. 10 of Swords. They feel betrayed. I feel like this King of Wands ain't getting something because of how they've been such a backstabber and betrayed a lot of people. Hey, peace and positivity. That's why things are slowing down for this King of Wands, because they have no loyalty. No integrity. They could have stolen a lot of money from someone, and now they're losing money. They could have stolen from this Empress, from someone that was extremely abundant and beautiful. Whoever they took from was already given to them. So this is somebody that's like bites the hand that feeds them. Somebody is already giving to them and they take more. They stab them in the back. And then they're wondering like why they're not having good luck when it comes to their finances, or just why everybody seems to be turning on them. But I feel like whoever this King of Wands in reverse is, they're failing to see the part that they've played in all of this. Yeah. They possibly couldn't keep it in their pants. Ace of Wands in reverse. That could have been part of their betrayal too. I really don't care about this person. So let's move on. Sometimes I'm not being rude. Of course I'm not being rude, but sometimes I don't be wanting to hear that shit. Respectfully, Spirit, because I love you and I know you give me messages for a reason. But sometimes, gang, I don't be wanting to hear that shit. I don't really be having no sympathy for people. Like if somebody is already given to you, nurturing you, helping you, caring for you, and then you betray them, Like, you get what you put out. So sometimes I don't really want to give those people any like airtime, because it's like people know what they doing. People know what they doing before they do it. You know? What do we have for the HP, please? I asked what we have for you, and the Six of Wands in a different deck fell out. So you're about to achieve some victory. I'm telling you, this is why Spirit is telling you, don't give up, even if you're frustrated and tired. You're about to have some type of victory. Yeah. Show me this. It's really going to hurt somebody to see it, but it doesn't matter. There's expansion here for you with the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands. Whatever this victory is, it's going to really put you, Spirit says, in another tax bracket or just another area in life. You may even find like the perfect home far away from where you are. You may find like a better opportunity far away from where you are. Wherever you are, you feel stuck and trapped with the Eight of Swords. This victory is exactly what you need. You want to get out of this rut or something like that? Show me this, please. But you are. It's not you want to, you are. You're going to get out of it. There's expansion on the board. There's victory. This is the second time we got the Six of Wands. Confirmation, the Nine of Cups. You are going to expand. You're going to be happy. You're going to have the things that you need. You just got to get unstuck, man. And it's mentally with the Eight of Swords. You know, don't let this, tiredness or exhaustion mess with your mind and your thoughts and how you see yourself and how you see your situation. There is something good coming, I feel like you know this, though. You know it, but we are human, so you're going to still feel those human emotions of frustration and tiredness, and you're going to feel that, but there's something good coming in for you, gang. It keeps coming up. What was the other card y'all have? The Chariot twice, yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys need to go outside and look at everything you already own, possess, have, and breathe it all in and be grateful, and then start from there. You see how he's in this Two of Wands, he's like looking out, like surveying the land. Maybe some of you guys do have land, or this is what you're going to be pushing towards with the Six of Wands. But whatever it is, even if it's just your home, your backyard, your living room, something, you need to go out and look at everything you already have and figure out how you can expand on that, or just take it all in, Nine of Cups, and be grateful for it. Like, there's something going on there where you need to really take a look, take a step back. Like, well, I have this, I have that, I already have this. And then that's going to, like, put everything into perspective for someone. And with the Nine of Cups, somebody's going to be overjoyed, like, damn, I'm not doing so bad, or I have accomplished a lot. I have had some victories already. But there's going to be something you're going to be overjoyed about that's coming towards you fast with the Chariot. Twice, Major Arcana. Don't give up right before the victory. Or right before the magic happens, right before the miracle. Okay, what's this Eight of Swords, please? Okay. I clarify the Eight of Swords. I get the Queen of Swords in reverse now. Now, if you are not purposely choosing to stay stuck in your head or something like that, this is how this Queen of Swords in reverse wants you to be. You know, you can have somebody projecting that towards you, like, oh, be sad, oh, give up, oh, don't, stay. They want you to stay stuck. Like, somebody's really bitter. And I feel like this could be somebody that's playing you too close or paying too much attention to your accomplishments, your life. They're bitter, and they want you to not be able to see what you already have. Yeah. With the Five of Swords, this Queen of Swords like wants some type of. This Queen of Swords is trying to battle for control of your mind, control of the way you think. They really want you to be in a state of mental conflict with the Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. They want their words to be cutting. They want the things that they say to you to like linger in your mind to the point where you become trapped within their words or their perception of you or their smear campaign of you. They want you to like shrink yourself, be stuck. Like they want you to fight yourself. They want you to fight them. But I feel like with the Eight of Wands, you're far away from them. So this is heavy projection. So somebody, thank you, Spirit. Somebody must be constantly thinking of you. Maybe you can pick up on it. Not maybe. Because a lot of you guys are highly intuitive. If you feel like somebody always thinking of you from sun up to sundown, they are. They're in some type of fight, in some type of war with you in their minds. This Queen of Swords could even be the one that's in the Eight of Swords, like trapped in their head, trapped in their own negative thoughts and projections. Whoever this is, they talk a lot of shit, but I feel like they a coward. With the Five of Swords, I feel like they're a coward. Or they're a burden. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Show me this energy, please. Somebody's really bitter. They don't like when people disconnect from them and move on. Ten of Swords in reverse. So this person is in some false belief that you've betrayed them, but you haven't with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You haven't betrayed them. They're the betrayer. Their mind betrays them. Their thoughts betray them. And then they project those thoughts of betrayal onto the people that they're bitter and angry and envious of. I don't know why this person is like this. Because with the Ten of Swords in reverse, like nobody is actively trying to do anything to them. Like literally. If I saw it, I would say it. I would tell you. I don't have no emotional ties to these readings like that. Like whatever comes out, I'm gonna read it. But I feel like whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse, they got some mental health issues where they think they have to always be at war with somebody. Like it can't be them. It can't be the way they talk to people. It can't be the way they act towards people. It can't be their combative nature. It has to be something. It has to be something external to them when it's not. With the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse, the call is coming from inside the house. Somebody is betraying themselves with the Ten of Swords in reverse. And as opposed to checking themselves, they're like scouring. They're looking for a new villain all the time. They're the villain though. They're the villain. Don't come in my chat asking me no questions. You want to ask me something, super fucking chat me. Don't ask me shit about religion. Don't ask me shit about the Bible. Y'all don't want that smoke with me. I know I seem like all cool and love and light, but I'm a beast because I research. I'm well versed in shit. Don't come in my chat asking me shit about religion. Y'all shouldn't even be here. Y'all shouldn't even be. What are y'all doing? Y'all just sit on the internet scouring channels to see who's doing what? You shouldn't even be here, bro. You don't even go here. I'm real like soft spoken and mild mannered, but I'm telling you, I'm not like don't push me. Like don't come in here with that shit, because you don't even want it. Like you don't. Like go. There's so many religious channels that are live right now. You could be on those channels reading, having Bible study and shit. Do the things you love. Because if God gave me gifts, I'm going to use them. So just move around. Show me this, please. Thank you, Peace and Positivity. 9 of Swords in reverse. You don't need to be worried about this person because they're about to fall on their own sword. I posted on Twitter the other day about carrying grudge, envy, hatred, mean-spirited energy within the body. Those things create dis-ease and diseases in the body. So whoever this is that's walking around super bitter and mean-spirited to everybody and trying to take everybody down, they're about to fall on their own sword. It happens. They're gonna present that energy or their reckless mouth to the wrong person. And it may not be you or me, but they're gonna present that type of delusional energy, mean-spirited energy to the right person, Spirit says. And if they're going around trying to humble people, they're gonna get humbled. They're gonna know what it's like to be humbled. And sometimes it take an ass whooping to humble you. So whoever this is that's in this state of conflict, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse. This came up last week. They're gonna fuck around and find out. That's why you don't go looking for trouble. And if you know your mind is warped, go sit with that. Go sit with that. But you can't project your worries and fears onto others. 9 of Swords in reverse. Spirit is telling you don't take on these negative thoughts of other people. Don't take on these negative projections of other people, because the war that they're fighting is inside of them. They're just too cowardly to fight the real battle. It's within them. And I tell you guys this shit all the time. You notice how people who don't know how to talk to others, who always snappy, got an attitude, popping shit, they always expect everybody to like bow down to that and not give them that same energy back. No, they're gonna run across somebody who gonna match that energy. And this is gonna be the catalyst for their own humbling. While they're walking around trying to humble everybody else, they're about to fall on their own sword. And they're gonna see, okay, maybe it is me. It's gonna take something drastic for them to see that they are their own problem. And you can't just keep going around projecting that shit onto other people, thinking that people are supposed to. These are the types of people that feel like you're supposed to handle them with kitty gloves while they give you a cold, callous communication, attitude, energy, whatever it is. They still feel like these types of people have main character syndrome, or they have an entitlement or some superiority complex that makes them really feel like they can be rude and entitled and disrespectful to people and still get what they want from people, and that people are supposed to bow down. That's not how it's about to go. Coming out for this person is the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So whoever this is, they're losing a lot of love. They've already lost a lot of love. This person probably don't have nobody to call on. They probably got to pay people to be their friend. Like whoever this is, they've already exhausted and burned so many bridges due to their mouth and their illogical way of thinking and communicating with others. They don't have any support. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They don't have anybody in their corner. Three of Cups in reverse. They too haughty, too mouthy. See, you grow up spiritually. Some people grow up in age, but they don't grow up in spirit. When you grow up in spirit, you realize there is a way to speak to people. And you are going to get back what you put out. So yesterday I was at Albertsons, right? Quick little story time. And I was in the parking lot. And there was this young guy. He was a young black boy. I'm saying that because it's going to make sense throughout the little quick story. He was just walking. He had his headphones on. And you know, you just be walking through the parking lot. There's a lot of cars. And I'm walking, I'm like walking right where the baskets are. So I see this boy. He accidentally like bumped with his hip the person's car because he was walking between cars. But it wasn't like he hit it with a car door or no shit like that. He just bumped it with his hip. This older dude, non-black dude, jumps out the car on the guy and like, did you hit my shit? Like, he just jumped out like ready to fight the guy. And the boy was far away. He could have just kept walking. But the boy turned around and came back. And he put his hands up like, oh, I'm sorry. It was an accident. It was just my hip. I didn't try to do anything wrong. Like, I'm hearing the boy. And then the guy says to him like, oh, so you just bumping people's shit? You N-word? Now, I say N-word because I'm not saying it as a term of endearment. He said it in a volatile way. And the boy was still calm. He was just like, look, I apologize. He's like, see, I didn't even scratch it or nothing. It's fine. But the guy, he looked like he had a demon on him. Like his face was super red. He had like this bald, sweaty head. Like he just looked like he was looking for a problem. Like he already mad about some shit in his own life. And that was like the perfect moment for him to get that steam off on somebody that he felt like he was bigger than or that wouldn't retaliate. I stayed to make sure, and I said a little prayer over the boy while I was standing there to make sure that man didn't hurt him. And the boy was just like, look, man, I said sorry. And then he just started walking off. And then when he walked off and turned his back, the guy got even more infuriated. Like, so you just gonna walk off? You think you something, you N-word? And I'm just like, whoa, like, people are not well right now. I'm telling you, something happened. There was a shift in the paradigm. Somebody drank the Kool-Aid. Something happened. And people are not sane anymore. People are leading with their trauma and their mental conflict and their rage. Like, people don't have critical thinking. If someone is apologetic and putting their hands up like, I don't want any problems, and I'm sorry, it's just wild to me how people don't know when to just back down. Like, everything's not a problem. And now that young boy, he was by himself. He's probably coming from school or something, because it was around the time when school lets out. But I just was looking at, and then I was in the store, that man ended up coming in the store. And he was in line, and he was on one of the self-checkout registers. I was like, I was next in line for the register that he was on. I was like, I'm not even touching the register this fool was on because his energy was disgusting. And you could see people's auras. And I'm telling you, if nobody had been there, he would have hurt that boy. He would have hurt that boy. And that boy was just he was young as fuck. Like, younger than all of us, gang. But I'm telling you, people not well right now. And they're just looking for a villain. They're looking for somewhere to put this negative spirit that they have on them. Hey, Tiff. Spirit was with me as always. But I stood there. I made sure I waited, because this world is crazy, man. And people are, I don't fucking know. They got problems. That's why I keep my distance, because I don't know. Yeah, you can see it in their face. You can see it in their eyes. You can hear it in the way they communicate. It's dangerous sometimes. I'm not fear mongering, but I'm letting y'all know. People are not doing too well out here mentally. And it's crazy because if somebody is asking for peace and being like, oh, I didn't even do, like that could have de-escalated, but that man had a demon on him, straight up. It was something on that man. Because every time the boy tried to walk away, he would advance further on the boy. And this man had gray hair. His beard was gray. So that boy was young enough to be his child. Lily Cat, it's a mess out here. It's so many people moving abroad. The food is better. I know everybody's food ain't perfect, but the food in the United States is banned in 93 countries just because of all the chemicals and preservatives and BS that's in it. That's why we have so many we lead in like health problems and stuff like that. But we have this perceived notion of freedom and all this shit. That shit is wearing out. And you're going to see a lot more of that because with all these new laws and stuff being passed, people, hey, Lulu, people are not going to be able to take it. A lot of people about to lose their medical coverage, like sick, elderly people about to lose their Medicare, their assistance, all kind of stuff. People about to be wilding out. You're going to see more people stealing. You're going to see, it's going to be crazy. And this is what they want because on the back of the dollar bill, it says order out of chaos. So the dollar bill is what's going to be that to push that agenda. I'm telling you. If you got people in your life right now that you can trust and that trust you and that love on you and breathe life into you, nurture those relationships. Yep, HP3. I'm telling you, because more and more people are losing their shit. Did you guys see on Twitter and TikTok that girl that was working at McDonald's? She didn't like her boss because her boss was always telling her to do her job and this and this and that. And she sent her home early twice. The second time the girl got sent home early, she came back to McDonald's with a knife, unalived the lady, and the lady had 6 kids. And when I was reading the comments, you can see how desensitized people are and the lack of empathy that people have, because all people kept saying was like, oh, well, people need to not be talking to people crazy. People need to, because when I was 17, I had a manager that would send me home early and da-da-da-da, and it's like, it still doesn't justify taking the life. Do you understand you taking the life force energy and left behind 6 children? That's a generational curse in itself. And I'm watching the girl's videos and she's talking about it, talking about how she don't like the lady. You could see all in the girl's eyes that she done checked out. You could see it in the girl's eyes. She's struggling. She's struggling. But what I've been telling y'all for a long time, you could go back to like 2019 when I saw this shit unfolded, that people are going to start using trauma or mental illness or I'm bullying or I'm being bullied. They're going to be starting to use those as reasons to become the villain. And it's so sad that people who have a weak mind are being mounted by these evil spirits, entities, and they're carrying out these things. Now this girl could have just quit the job, got transferred to another McDonald's or whatever, and she could have went on about her life. But instead, she took the life of a mother, and her kids was on the press conference crying, you know, and it's just everybody in the comments condoning it. Well, she should know how to talk to people. Yeah, okay, fine. Like, you know, I face a lot of backlash as a reader, as a spiritualist. I face a lot of backlash, but I'm not out here throwing work at everybody who don't agree with me. I'm not out here throwing work at everybody that's mad at me. That's irresponsible. It's irresponsible. No, there's no justification for it. Like, people are not well, and you're gonna have to like just get your life and just live it and just be discerning, because you can't hide in a corner or in a cave, but just be discerning. I'm telling you, there's a lot of shit going on, man, and it's by design. Okay, all of this is by design. People think that it's just practitioners sitting up throwing work at them. No. You know who has the strongest practitioners on their team? The so-called powers that be. You guys see politicians, they're just the puppets. You don't even know who's behind. There's something more sinister behind them. They're just the face of it. If that. Because a lot of them are bots. And AI looks so human-like. You ain't going to know. You ain't going to be able to tell the truth from the fake. Got all these freaking weak-ass skits now. All these skits you see of people on planes, they're skits. All, like, they're just programming you. They're programming you to be up in arms, to be on a soapbox, to be anxious, to be distressed, to be in fear. They're programming you to be that way. And the strong spirits, we're the ones that's angry, speaking against it. The weak spirits are the ones that's looking to shift blame onto ordinary people like them. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, let's move around this energy. Yeah. Spirit wants me to elaborate on this Three of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, you got somebody who not supposed to be in your energy that's in your energy. Okay? This could be a false friend, a fake lover, a fake family member, whatever it is. Somebody not supposed to be in your energy, and they are. And they feel justified with the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse seeks blind justice for things that haven't even happened to them with the Eight of Swords. You have somebody in your energy that's masquerading as friend or support or something like that, or like they love you, but they really don't care about anything you're going through, anything that happened. They really don't care. And they are spreading lies about you just to fit their agenda. It's definitely in the music, Dr. Unique. Definitely in the music. Whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse is, you're going to get justice from them because they lied to you. They lied to you on a group to you. Okay, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. They lied on you to a group of people. Okay? Now, the thing is with the Queen of Swords in reverse, they're very crafty with their words. You know, they're really into like word witchery and shit like that. This group of people blindly believe them. They all conspired to come against you. You about to receive justice for that. And if you are that person that's done something like that to someone, you know you done it. And you know spirit is on your ass for that. Because you didn't have to do that. With the justice and the upright, you didn't have to do that. You could have just drank your water and mind your fucking business. But you didn't. Now spirit is on your ass. There's cosmic justice at play, and we just had the full moon last night in Capricorn, Saturn energy. Show me this, please. What is this justice that's coming in? Can you show me, please? Bitch. Excuse me, spirit. Wheel of Fortune. This is your justice. Everything that this bitch or whoever this person is has stolen from you through word of mouth, through a smear campaign, slander, lies, manipulation, you about to get it all back. On they back. 10 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. This person doesn't even know they're paying you back in some kind of way. They're paying you back through karma. In some kind of way. 9 of Pentacles. What they say, make your enemies your footstool. This is what's happening. Even if this person is not directly handing you something, Spirit is about to take it from them and give it to you. Now, I don't mean like Spirit about to go in their wallet and take it out and give it to you. I mean, it could be, but Spirit works in different ways. This is possibly why this person can't get you off their mind. Because they know they lied. They know they rallied up people against you for an unjust purpose. And now justice is coming in. I believe Saturn is going retrograde in the sign of Pisces really soon here. I believe. Don't quote me on it. Show me this. Yeah, get out the way, hermit. If you being called to like just stay to yourself for a bit, do that. Because justice is being served. You need to be out the way. Don't be trying to peek and see what's happening to somebody. If I was you, I wouldn't even, if you mad at somebody, I wouldn't even be cross-watching readings for them. I wouldn't. If you being told, yeah, Uranus just went to Gemini. Yep. I know you follow me on Twitter, Lily Cat. I think I posted about that earlier this week. But, yeah, stay out the way. Because while justice is being served, Spirit just wants you tucked away. This Queen of Swords in reverse is in a lot of trouble. They may come to you for help. They may know you can help them. But they also know that they are the cause of a lot of bullshit that's went on. They've been throwing stones and hiding their hands for time. And now the chickens have come home to roost. And Spirit don't want you nowhere near it. If you know you got some karmic-y ass friends, and I don't really like to use the word karmic like that, but if you know you got some people in your life that's always on some shady, gossipy, spiteful, petty shit, stay the fuck away from them. They about to get it too, because you don't know what they doing behind closed doors with the hermit energy. That's why I be telling y'all for years, I don't deal with people who are petty, because I'm not petty. I feel like I would rather leave you alone than to stay in your life and try to be petty. People try to punish you with pettiness. They always end up fucking themselves over. If you feel like you don't like the way somebody moving, why stick around just to be petty towards them? Just get all the way gone with the hermit. Like, don't play the petty game with anyone because they're going to always win. Because they're going to go to hell. And I'm not talking about go to hell, like, biblically. Okay, thank you, Tanaya. Appreciate you. Yeah, stay away from it. Because people play petty games with people who are in Nine of Pentacles energy. People who just mind their business, trying to build themselves up, trying to take care of themselves. They like to play petty games with these types of people. But they won't play petty with the people who actually deserve it. So what ends up happening is you feel the wrath of everything they've gotten from everybody else. So if you've been being led to just be to yourself, do it. Yeah. With the star here, just do it. Because you still got some healing to do. So stay out the way. Anybody that's being mean-spirited and petty, those are not friends. Because you see them doing that petty, mean-spirited shit to someone else, guess what? You next on the chopping block. You are not exempt. So, time to be to yourself. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups in the upright position. Yeah, time to move on, walk away, be to yourself, get ghosts. Jesus loves you too, Bryson. Go get in your scripture and get off tarot. Lily Cat says stop sitting. Or he's sitting, Lily Cat. Get in your scripture. Get in your scripture. Do your part. Your part is getting in the scripture. My part is revealing what's hidden. Okay? Go do your part, Bryson Tiller head ass. And get the out of my chat. Alright? So anyway. See, the enemy want to distract you. Don't let the enemy distract you, gang. That's why I be trying not to look at the screen when I'm reading because I got a bad attitude. I know you don't believe me, but I do, gang. I got a bad attitude. I do. I'm not exempt. So I be trying to not look in the chat, you know. I be trying to stay on my dean, you know, but motherfuckers be pushing, they be pushing me. They be pushing me. All right. And I'm not even mad at them. That's the thing. If you love Jesus, I'm glad. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you found a walk of life that helps you. I'm glad. But don't fucking try to, you know, convert me, condemn me. You ain't got the power to condemn nobody. Like, go relax. Piece of positivity, be on it. All right, gang, let's move around. Yeah. What do we have for the HPs, please? Is Lynn Lou in here tonight? I thought I saw Lynn Lou. That's my girl. Let me see. Oh yeah, Lil Lou's in here. Let's check it. I be loving my collective. I love my members. I love my clients. Like I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just be checking. I don't be wanting nothing. I don't be wanting nothing. That's right, Lil Lou. I don't ever check y'all. Piece of positivity, you a lie, and the truth ain't in you. I don't ever be checking y'all. I be letting y'all run rampant. Y'all be gallivanting, being fast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be checking in. Y'all don't even be checking in. I don't be checking y'all. I ain't lying. I'll just be chilling and posting memes. All right, come on. Let's get to it. Okay, you got the high priestess in the upright position. Gang, gang. I do care. I do care. Sometimes a little too much. Thanks, Lulu. Y'all are the best collective. So you got the high priestess. Clarify the high priestess. We get the tower in reverse, gang. I like it. See? See, I'm nice. I'm kind. Y'all got the tower in reverse. Y'all not being checked. Y'all being protected. You dodging bullets. Your discernment, gang, is what's keeping you from a lot of bullshit. It's your discernment. That's right. Peace and positivity. Love me, girl. Love me. Shit. Love me. Show me this, please, Spirit. Oh, you're being protected from this King of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. They go that way. Thank you, Cole. Thank you. Thank you, Cole. Thank you. Anyway, you being protected from this King of Swords in reverse. Oh, I love you too, Lulu. You were? Yeah. Oh, you organizing for success, huh? I see you, Lulu. I see you. Mm-hmm. Why is collective, why is HP being protected from this King of Swords in reverse? Can you show me, please? Because there's something big for you. This King of Swords is a blockage in your life, okay? There's something big here that's on its way to you. It's okay, Tiff, babe. Doze off. You already catch the replay. You know it. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, gang. This King of Swords in reverse is a blessing blocker. They come with tower moments, and intuitively you're being guided away from them, or you've been guided away from them. Confirmation, Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah. Why you change your name from T Grizzy? What was your name last week? T Grizzy or some shit? T Greasy. I don't know what the hell your name was last week. Had me rolling. Yeah. You being protected from this King of Swords because something big is on its way to you. This is the second time you had the Nine of Cups in the upright. With the Three of Wands. Yeah. T-Easy. T-Easy. You gonna change your name back to normal. You was thinking about that, currency? T-Easy. I was like, who the fuck is T-Easy in the chat with a wrench and a member badge? Hold up. Security. I can't stand Tiff. Call security. I wasn't gonna call Tiff, but it was Tiff. Couldn't even Tiff security, okay? If you didn't know. Couldn't even call security because it was security trolling me. It was security trolling me. Whatever. Yeah, but you know, you were moving away from this person and their bad luck. Hey, C. Scott. I was wondering, was you gonna check in tonight? Yep, C. Scott's is blue. Tips is yellow. Yeah. But yeah. So you moving past this, you moving on, you got out the way of this energy. And I feel it's just gonna go up from here. Oh, you just woke back up? You took a little nappy nap? That's right. Get your naps in, gang. Gotta take a nap. I done got off track laughing at T-Easy. Where were we? Yeah. I really don't know, gang. It seems like shit is pretty chill for you. I feel like you got period. I feel like it's just chill. I feel like you just on time, you just on schedule, you just doing what you gotta do. I feel like even if people upset you, you just move past it. I feel like you're very graceful at this time. You know, when I see the Six of Swords, I think of like a very graceful exit. I see a very graceful exit for you guys. You're being intuitively led to where you need to be. Okay? So what if somebody talking shit? They gonna talk shit, but I don't like the fact that whoever this King of Swords, Queen of Swords is in reverse, they trying to like dox you or something. Spirit said dox you. If you don't know what doxing somebody is, it's like that's when you take a personal information, you put it on the internet to like get some type of revenge on them. I feel like you need to protect your, because like I know I was laughing, but now I'm not. I feel like you need to protect yourself from this King of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse. I mean the Tower is in reverse around surrounding this energy. I just don't like I'm a very personal person, so I like anybody trying to cross boundaries like that. Hey, Shamika, that infuriates me because somebody feels like they're entitled to personal information about you. With the High Priestess, Like they feel like they're entitled to the things that you don't share publicly. Like they feel like they should be in control of the things that you're allowed to keep private and the things that you should showcase. And I don't like that. Cause this is some, I'm really getting like emperor in reverse vibes on this. Like somebody that's so controlling. It's like, cause the high priest is a very private person. They don't talk about everything to everybody all the time. They keep a lot to themselves. And who the fuck's problem is that? Like, why does it bother these people so much that you're a private person? Imagine the audacity of thinking that a grown person is hiding something from you when they have no responsibility to you at all. It's like somebody's trying to dig into the high priestess's Akashic records or just life, period. You're moving past it, but it's the principle for me. Like, it's like, how dare you? For me, that's how, like, like, how dare you? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Now, you gonna move past it, so don't let me popping off make you feel like you gotta be mad too, but, yeah, ops. I just feel like, who died and made you governor? All right, let's see. I want to dig into the high priestess a little bit more, but not too much. Cause I like when she come out in the upright. What does the high priestess need to know? Can you show me, please? That's right. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, Five of Pentacles after tarot. That you ain't gonna have to struggle no more. Wow, gang. That struggle you was in for so long is ending. Yeah, you got to have that fan on high so the blessings could flow, a bit more easier. Oh, thanks, Scott. I'm glad you could get some messages that resonate with you. Because not all messages resonate with everybody. So, if I could ever give anybody any clarity, I'm just glad of that, I'm just glad of that. Yeah, HP. And this could be hidden from you in some kind of way. Man, Tiff, I miss you too. I fucking DM'd you on TikTok yesterday, and you let our freaking streak go gray. You're gonna have to DM me back so it could be red again. I know you are. You guys, all right, girl. Let's be quiet on the airwaves. Yeah, HP. It's like the struggle is coming to an end. And I feel like intuitively you know it, but you want Spirit to show you exactly how it's gonna happen, and Spirit is like, nah. See, you spoiled. That's your problem. I'm about to get on you real quick. Your problem is you spoiled. When it comes to knowing shit, when it comes to your intuitive gifts, you low-key spoiled. Now, the one thing about when spirits spoil you, that shit feel good. It feels so good. It's like a warm hug or some shit. But your ass is spoiled. So spirit like, hey, I'm about to give this to you, but now I'm gonna hide it from you too. With the high priestess. Spirit like, now I'm gonna hide it from you a little bit. Spirit gonna be good to you. They gonna only hide it a little bit. Y'all rotten. How many readings y'all done had this damn week? I don't ever go lie this much. The spirit just been like, go tell them this. I'm like, dang, I just want to eat a burrito and lay down. Spirit like, get your ass over there to that desk and tell them I said Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Didn't I just tell you? See, that's why I be listening to spirit. I be listening because I'm not about to get in trouble because of y'all. Wheel of Fortune in the upright position to clarify the Five of Pentacles High Priestess. I told you something good coming. You just want to know the ins and outs, how it's going to line up. I know that's right, Lily Cat. Don't be hating on my burrito, Tiff. Look. Don't be hating on my little burrito. It was good. It was bomb. Mm-mm. And I made some homemade avocado salsa to go on it. What you know about that? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to eat my little burrito and mind my own business. That's it. That's all I wanted. So you got the Wheel of Fortune. I clarified the Wheel of Fortune. I get the Emperor. I don't know. Line it up, gang. Line it up. And last night we had a reading last night for the full moon. Was you there, Lily Cat, Tiff, Scott? I don't think Tiff caught that one. I think Red was there. I don't know. I think Scott was there. I'm not sure. I know Tiff was there. Tanaya was there. I mean, not Tiff. Tiff wasn't there. Stop lying, Tiff. You was not there. Pretty much. I think MS was there. Lily Cat was there. Something's being put in order. I feel like this Emperor is a very powerful spirit. All right, peace and positivity. Good night. Love you, girl. Yeah, this Emperor is putting things in order. Yeah, you did get there like in the middle. Yeah. I love our little crew. You know, I like our crew just the way it is. Don't call the stuff you asked for weird, Scott. I'm glad you took your bath. I'm proud of you. You know? I don't know, something strong happening. Look at all these major arcana. Dang. High Priestess in the upright. Tower in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Emperor in the upright. Strength in the upright. A lot of powerful energy for you guys this cycle, gang. You can't see the end game right away, you know. And if you can't see something, you might be a day or two off, but there's a sense of authority around you. Authority and strength about you. I feel like you command, you don't demand. Those are two different energies. Commanding is something that you do without even trying. Demanding is when you're trying to press people to do something your way, control somebody, control a situation. I don't feel a demanding energy from you. I feel like a commanding energy, like, you know? Like you show up and shit just fall into line, you know? Now, I know you feel good, but we got to talk about this. Let me show you. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse twice. So you have a greedy bitch that's pocket watching you, eyeing you. This person can have Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you got some like greedy, miserly chick on your heels. They don't even have to be a woman, but Spirit said chick, so I said chick. That's on your heels. They pocket watching you. They want to like slow you down. Either they want to slow you down or they want to slow your money down. Or they want to slow your ability to create down. They want your investments to flop, Spirit says. This person got some healing to do. Devil in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse. Spirit says they don't know you already lost everything. This your get back season. Mm-hmm. And it don't mean you just lost everything right now. You could have lost things over time. But you're, recuperating those things right now. Reclaiming those things right now. Let's clarify this devil in reverse. Let me hide that. Three of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. But I don't really like the way the King of Pentacles fell out. It didn't fall out like strong enough. Let's see why. Moon in reverse. And I didn't even notice. I didn't show you guys that the moon came out in reverse while we were laughing it up. The moon had came out in reverse earlier too. Okay, so Three of Pentacles in reverse. So the reason, that's why I don't feel too comfortable with how the King of Pentacles fell out. Because it's like, you could be seen as like a leader in some kind of way. Because of something you have gotten through with the Three of Swords in reverse. Like, some things you have gotten over, healed from, pushed through. The losses you take has made you this leader in some kind of way in your life. But there's mutiny with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could be like, and you had the Three of Cups in reverse too. There's like people who are like intimidated by your ability to lead through your experiences and the fact that you've still become this King of Pentacles, even though you've experienced loss and stuff like that. And the thing is the reason why I didn't feel comfortable with the way it came out is because, like, I don't want you to allow this to, like, shake your confidence in any kind of way. Like, so what if people don't believe in you? They don't believe your story. They don't know your story, or they don't respect your story, or they don't respect your struggle. I don't want you to allow this to, like, affect your self-esteem and your capabilities, or, like I said, your ability to lead in any kind of way. People have a misconception about how you've come this far. I clarified the Three of Swords in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I get the Ace of Swords in reverse. So people have a misconception about how you've come to where you are in life. And it's definitely because they don't know your story, but I feel like these people aren't, how do you say, they're not, thank you, Spirit, they're not worthy of your story. Because maybe your story is like something very delicate to you. To give it to these types of people, it would almost be like casting pearls to swine. Or I saw the seven of, oh, thank you, Spirit, the Seven of Swords here. It would almost be like giving ammunition to the enemy. And you see he's stealing the swords from this camp that he considers the enemy. So this is just like I don't really want to say a warning, but let's just call it a warning. To not get too comfortable and just start telling everything about yourself. Because you might be putting your story in the hands of the wrong people with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. People that you think believe in you, cheer for you, love you, care for you, honor you. They don't. Don't give them your story, because for them it's ammunition against you with the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So somebody may want to know intimate details about you just to use those things against you, because they see you climbing, stepping into this leadership role in your life. Or they may see the respect and love and admiration you get from others, and they're triggered. Bottom line. So don't talk too much. Don't reveal too much. We saw you moving in stealth at the top of the reading as well yesterday. So I feel like this is kind of carrying on from that energy. I feel like I sigh like that because sometimes I just pick up on certain energies and I just be over it. I just feel like the mind of somebody is so troubled. You know what I'm saying? The Seven of Swords with the Ace of Swords, that goes to 8 swords. So that goes back to that mental imprisonment that somebody is in. And it's so exhausting to tap into their energy because they're exhausted. Their mind is exhausted. They've ran over so many toxic, unhealthy scenarios in their mind. To just be in their energy is exhausting. So with the 8 of Cups, definitely get from around them. Yeah. 4 of Swords in the upright so that you can maintain inner peace and mental peace. Yeah, with the Hermit. These are people you need to keep your likingness away from. Your identity away from. Your spiritual, your energy signature, you need to keep it away from them. Yeah. Devil, because they're toxic. They got a wicked spirit. Keep your likeness away from them. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They want things they haven't worked for. They want a life they didn't even build on your life. And they didn't even build your life. But they want it. They feel entitled to it. They feel like it's theirs. So they want to bind themselves to you with the devil, even if that's in anger, even if it's in lust, even if it's in some type of toxic space. They want to be bound to you. They want something from you that they didn't even work for or like cultivate, put love and energy into, put like building blocks to. So you being called here to stay away from certain people. Even if they try to trigger you, don't respond. No response is a great response. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. It's like people want to like um dredge up. Spirit said dredge up like your flaws, your demons, the things that you've conquered within. They wanna pull those things back to the surface. They want to be the ones to expose your demons, even though you've already faced them head on, faced your demons head on. So you're being called to like go away. This is the second time the Eight of Cups and the Hermit has come out for y'all. So you're being called to like just stay away from certain energies, people who play mind games, or people whose minds are fucked up, whose mentalities are fucked up. They have no critical thinking skills. It's always the worst case scenario with them. Yeah. Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, hermit mode is calling you, but differently than it ever has before. Yeah. I want to see what these two moon in reverse are, because we are still, even though the full moon was yesterday, we're still lingering. We're still in the energy, you know? Show me. Wow, I can't even say nothing before Spirit just throw the card out. The world in the upright twice. And we talked last night about people, places, and things that no longer serve you being cycled out of your life. People who didn't respect you, honor you, being cycled out of your life. That still stands. With the Queen of Wands in the upright here and the Fool in the upright. You need to make the next cycles in your life adventurous. You need to be more outgoing. The way the world is going, period. With the world twice, the way the world is going, you're going to see yourself having to step outside of your comfort zone and utilizing your passion and your energy in ways that you, with the hermit mode, had kept hidden for so long. So the way the world is going, it's like if you're good at something and it could make you money or put you in a good position in life, you're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to get through the shyness, through the doubt, through the fear, the uncomfortability. You're gonna have to just get over it. You know? Something honors the brave. This is saying this about something honoring the brave. I can't think of it right now. Is it success honors the brave? I don't know. But you did have the Six of Wands twice. I bet you somebody in my collective know what it means. What quote I'm talking about. Something honors the brave or some shit like that. Yep. With the hangman in reverse. Fortune favors the brave. Thank you, Lily Cat. See? I knew it. My collective is sharp. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you, CB. Oh, Chris Brown in the building. Look, Chris Brown. Look, I'm going to email you back. I had forgot. I won't email you, Chris Breezy. See, Breezy? I'm going to email you. She said, oh, hell no. Yeah. So you're going to have, and the Queen of Wands is very bold, very brave. Very bold and very brave. So, you know, you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to look at your gifts and your talents and your passions in a way to where it favors you. I feel like there's a structure that's being rebuilt, and the people who like have natural gifts, natural talents. Thank you for this super chat, Lynn Lou. I appreciate you. The people who have natural gifts, like they were just born with it. Queen of Wands is just born with this shit. You know, with the full energy being the 0, it's like you're going to have to see your natural gifts and talents in a different way to where it's okay for you to profit off of the things that you know how to do. You know, you're going to have to see things now from a different perspective and learn too, with the Page of Cups here, to have more compassion for yourself. So what if somebody else is doing it? You might bring a different energy to it, a fresher energy with the Page of Cups. Yeah. Let me see. Show me this, please. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You got to release. Let go. Let go of the doubt. Yet it's fine to be disciplined, but don't be so disciplined to where you don't make no moves. It's time to let go. Be free. Be optimistic. Don't try to okay, thank you. Some of you guys with the Fool card, you may have to like public speak or something like that. Let go of this energy where it has to sound like super polished and almost robotic. Okay, you want to be able to connect. You want to be able to speak in a way that's comfortable to you and easy on the ears of the people you're speaking to. Now, with the Fool being a calculated risk, this is not saying like don't have like an outline of what you want to say. Have an outline, maybe even just bullet points that you glance at, but you want to take those bullet points and speak natural. Talk to people, not at people. You know what I'm saying? Like speak to people. There's something going on where you're going to have to be free and you have to let go of certain restrictions. Now, the 4 of Pentacles does represent the sign of Capricorn, so maybe you may come across too serious, too structured. And the Fool represents Aries or Aquarius, so you need to kind of like be more like relaxed, open, free. Yes, have that structure, but also have that freedom within the structure. That makes things flow better. Hangman in reverse, it broadens the horizons of people who wasn't even thinking about that at first. You know, like it changes the perspective of something. The way you may communicate something or put something together, you want it to have a sense of like structured. Yes, it's serious, but a freedom that is contagious, Spirit says. All right. All right, let's see, gang. I know that was a lot. And this is what's being revealed to you at this time. Like maybe you have a structure with the Four of Pentacles, but you need to loosen it up a little bit with the Fool. You know, with the Queen of Wands, you need to like sauce it up, jazz it up, be more outgoing, be bold, be confident. Girl, yeah, you know they love tarot. Can't keep them away from my cards. All right, let's see. See, the Empress. And once you do that, now you're in the position to attract confirmation, the Four of Swords. Some of y'all about to be making money in y'all sleep. Or you already are. Or something is growing and you can just rest while it grows. Somebody's about to do something that involves some type of equity or like interest or something like that, and they're going to be able to rest while something blossoms and blooms. Some of you guys, if you feel like your skin is looking dull, you might need more rest, or you might need some vitamin C, but you might need more rest. You know, your skin and your sleep are like so connected, so you might need more rest. But you about to become this Empress energy, or you already are. But I feel like when I say about to become, I'm speaking more of like of an abundance being like bestowed upon you to where you can rest. And that rest is going to help you to glow, feel better, be more, you know, proactive, get things done, you know, attract shit, not chasing nothing. Don't fucking chase any person, place, or thing that you are chasing is trying to get away. The Empress puts themselves in the energy of attraction. It's ruled by Venus, okay? So don't chase nobody. Don't chase shit. Just relax, baby. Just relax. And let the things come to you. They're on the way. We saw that at the top of the reading. They're on the way. You don't got to chase nothing or nobody right now. Now, when some shit show up, you have to use your discernment and decide if you want it or not. That's all I'm saying. Okay? But, you know, abundance is on its way. You just got to be in a peaceful mindset to receive it. See, that's the thing. People be like, well, I'm not chasing nothing. I'm abundant in this and this and that. And you are. But what is your mind like? Are you constantly in fear or in a scarcity mindset? Like, oh, that shit ain't going to come to me. I'm frustrated. This ain't came yet. I ain't got this shit. Like, you can't be like that. You know? So Spirit is like, just be in gratitude, be at peace, and that's how things are going to find, more is going to come to you. But your mind got to be at peace. You got to have an abundant mindset. The swords talk about the, you know, the cerebral energy, the mind, the thoughts, the communication. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that beautiful? Like they both low-key kind of dress the same. The Empress is a major arcana. I kind of feel like, not even kind of, I do feel like sometimes that the Nine of Pentacles is like the major, the minor arcana version of the Empress. Yeah. Confirmation. Ace of Swords in the upright position. So put yourself in alignment right now. Don't worry, don't stress, relax. Set the energy and then allow it to do what it needs to do. Of course, with the Nine of Pentacles, you're going to have to nurture it, tend to it, and you know, you have to do that. Things that we love, we have to tend to. You love those plants, you water them, you prune them, all the things, you know. But you're not at your plants like, man, why your old punk ass ain't grew already? You're not at your plants like that. So you can't be at your manifestations like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. But things are blossoming, things are growing. But I just really feel like you need to be at a more peaceful state of mind, you know, to make room to receive that. And so that your thoughts don't, you know, intercept, or just make more time for peace of mind so that, you know, you're not all stressed out about the things that you're trying to manifest. Okay? Because we saw at the top of the reading, it's on its way. It's coming. But just don't let, like, interference come in mentally for you. And then do the work. Shit, do the work. A lot of people be wanting shit, but when I say do the work, I'm on some spiritual shit. I know not everybody is, but shit, do the work. Do the work. You know? All right, let's see, gang. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys got, excuse me, garden. And I was just telling you with that Nine of Pentacles about making things grow. It says something lovely will grow from this. So don't doubt it, you know. Just keep pouring into yourself. Keep planting the seeds. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you got to do. All right, let's read this. This card is number 15, which breaks down to the 6. And I like to think of the 6 as like a material harvest, you know? It says, either we sit around and dwell on our pain, or we learn how to grow something lovely out of it. Ready or not, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Do the thing you feel do the thing you feel you most need to do in order to aid your healing, even if it feels selfish. Sometimes it needs to be a little selfish in order for it to work in the long run. Worry about focusing on you for now. Oh my God. Yes. That's crazy. Worry about focusing on you for now. People gonna call you selfish. They're gonna abandon you because you want to abandon yourself to show up for them. It happens. But anybody that truly loves you, they're gonna recognize that you have abandoned yourself to show up for them. And they're going to respect the fact that now you need to show up for yourself. And the beautiful thing that will grow from that is your self-love, your self-worth, you putting your own personal time for you above everybody else. And that's where you're going to see things grow. Some people have this martyrdom complex where they feel like if I'm just always breaking my back and giving of my energy and neglecting myself, then it's all gonna pay off. Maybe, but no the fuck it won't. You're teaching people that they come before you, that their health and wellness comes before yours. You're going to have to say no if you tired that day. And it could be something that means a lot to someone, but you know you ain't got your feet done in a while. You ain't got a massage. You ain't took a spa day. There's things in your life that have been lacking that you've been putting on the back burner so that you can show up for other people. Those are the things that you need to get strict on yourself about. Why is it so important to show up for them and not for you? Why is it so important that everybody else feels so stable in your energy, but you can't even get a piece of it for yourself? And the people that you are giving your energy to don't even pour back into you. They know you're going above and beyond. They know you're doing what nobody else will do for them. This is a time to be selfish. And even if it's selfish, I like to call it self-full, but even if it is selfish, so the fuck what? You need this for yourself. How are you going to be anything to anybody if you disappear? If your health declines? Are these people going to pay for your co-payment? Are they going to pay for your checkup? Are they going to pay for your ride in the ambulance? No, the fuck they're not. They're going to be like, oh my God, well wishes. My condolences. That's all they're going to be able to do and say. If that. And then probably on top of that, they're going to be like, oh, you know, HP been being selfish ever since she got sick or ever since she had to take time out. You know, they gonna make it about them. Fucking narcissistic, sociopathic ass energy vampires. You have to put yourself first. This card is saying, put yourself first and something lovely will grow from it. You is what's gonna grow. Your health is gonna grow back. Your mental health is gonna grow back. Your spiritual health, your self-care, all those things are going to start to grow back once you start to pull away from people who don't pour into you and make you feel guilty and villainize you and demonize you when you start to be self-full or selfish. Fuck it. You don't owe your life force to anybody. You don't owe nothing to nobody, period. But definitely not your life force energy. You better start putting yourself first, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. If you fucking tired and you don't want to go party, you don't want to go. If you had a tough day and you don't want to hear somebody bitch and complain about shit that they don't want to change, you don't have to hear it. It don't make you less of a kind person if that's what you're worried about. You better start worrying about how motherfuckers perceive you. Especially if what you're doing ain't hurting nobody. Next card you guys got out is number 36, which breaks down to the 9, gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah. Nobody else can't fix you. You have to fix you. And it's going to come with you being selfish and self-full for a minute. And let other motherfuckers stew in their own problems. Because if you ain't good, you see she got a cup in her hand and then there's a sink in the back. If your cup isn't full, how you going to pour into somebody else? And then you got to question the mindset of someone who will want you to pour into them when they know you don't even have enough for yourself. Question the mindset of those motherfuckers, because with the water, the sink, they'll run your ass dry. Water bill be higher than the motherfucker, and they won't be nowhere in sight. Because you water in their garden instead of your own. Now your water bill high and your own crops done died. You better start being selfish. And you don't even gotta hurt nobody being selfish. Let's read this. It says, you don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. Unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent upon them. Tell them no. Thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Yeah, so somebody could see, we could flip this shit. Somebody could see that you need some help, that you are in a vulnerable position, and they could have the garden, the water, they could have all that shit to help you, but they not gonna help you unless you're subservient to them, you enslaved to them in some kind of way. They're not gonna help you unless they benefited from it. Show me this, please. Yeah, villain. Here we go. Bottom of the deck, be your own first priority. Yeah. So maybe somebody feel like you haven't come to them for help. You haven't come to them. What did you say? Thank you. Groveling. Spirit said groveling. Somebody, and then let's go back. Somebody that you have helped has made you the villain in their story. Now, remember at the middle of the reading, I was telling you that somebody is painting you as the villain, even though you've helped them. Somebody has bit the hand that fed them. You see how she got this cup? It looked like she done filled this cup up on her way out to offer it to somebody else. She's got this rose in her hand. Looks like offering. You've offered something to someone. You've helped someone in some kind of way, but they're painting you as the villain. You need to know that, and this is what you asked Dr. Whatchamacallit, let me see her name again. Dr. Uniquely Simplistic. You asked about that. You need to know that even if you help people, they still may call you a victim. Call you a victim. Well, maybe that too, but even if you help people, they still may call you the villain. Even if you abandon yourself to show up for people, they will still find, if it's in them, and they operate through a scarcity, conflicted mindset, they're going to still paint you as the villain. It don't matter if you show up for them. It don't matter what you're offering them. Sustenance, food, nurturing, help, consistency. Some people are just wired to find the villain in the people who are helping them and treat the people who are victimizing them as the victor or the savior. You don't want to fucking be nobody's savior anyway. Let's read this, because I feel like people got the game twisted. It says, a hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that does not mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. So you could have been through a lot with people villainizing you, even though you extended lighthearted energy or help to them, even if you have abandoned yourself for them. With the 36 breaking down to the 9, those cycles are over. Okay? You just can't help everybody. Some people are so wired for chaos. They're so conditioned into tragedy, dysfunction, that even when you are extending or offering is very important here in the position of the hands. Even if you're offering help, some people will villainize the help and cheer on the people who are speaking to them through that conditioning. You know? It's just time to put yourself first. Okay? Confirmation. Number 25, which breaks down to 7, the God number, the number of completion. It says mural. I can never say this word right. Mural. Be your own first priority. And that goes back to the self-full energy, the selfish energy. You know? Spirit is telling you it's time to put yourself first. You've overextended. That's why you feel torn. That's why you feel like that. Because people will know that you will overextend and they won't even acknowledge it. They won't even acknowledge it. Like, man, you be overextending yourself. I don't want to take too much. They won't even, the reason they won't acknowledge it is because they don't want you to stop giving. Or they don't want you to close off. They want you to stay open to whatever it is they're trying to throw at you, pour into you, dump. Spirit says not pour, but dump into you. And if there's anybody in your life that's trying to like guilt trip you or make you the villain because you have made it known that you're your own first priority, they're not your people. Not at all. Get the fuck away from people who dehumanize you and ignore your humanity, but expect you to recognize and nurture theirs. All right, let's read this. It says, whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put your own oxygen mask on before you try to help your neighbor with theirs. That is to say, if you don't make sure your own energy bar is full, then you'll have no energy to give someone else. Be brave enough to admit when you need to take a step back from the demands of others and work on making sure you're okay. Period. I ain't even gonna over talk it. You already know what's up. Be selfish. Be self-full. You got somewhere to be. You got some things to achieve. You need to feel something again. And it's yourself. You miss yourself. Fuck missing anybody else. You miss yourself. And the reason you miss yourself is because you've extended and exhausted your life force energy on people who don't even fucking appreciate you or acknowledge your humanity and have dehumanized you. That's why you miss yourself. Because when you are around people who pour back into you, you don't ever feel like that. You only feel dehumanized and like that when you're around people who just suck from you, take from you, and then dump on you and then villainize you all in the same fucking breath. They'll do it. They'll fucking do it. They'll come to you with all these problems, dump those problems in your lap, and then look at you at as the problem that they came to you with. And that's why you feel exhausted. And that's why you feel guilty. Because these people have a covert way of pushing blame and shame onto you when you finally put yourself first. When you finally make yourself a priority. When you finally stand up for yourself. When you finally stop taking bullshit from people. And try to make you feel like that. And they're masters at it because that's how they've been getting over. That's how they've been getting along all their whole fucking life because ain't nobody called them to the carpet and told them about themselves. Ain't nobody set boundaries. Well, that's not you. You need to put yourself first, and you don't need to feel guilty about it. Because it looks to me that you have extended enough grace, compassion, empathy, sympathy, energy, all the things. And that's why Spirit keeps redirecting you back to yourself. You got escapist, number 32, which breaks down to the 5. If you are a people pleaser, this is going to be a huge change for you. It says, come home to yourself. It's all about the self right now, HP. It's all about you. If it don't feel good to you, don't do it. If it takes you away from yourself, don't do it. Now, some of you guys might be dating an escapist or kind of like in love or infatuated with an escapist, and every time you get close to them, they run. Let them be. Let them run by themselves. Don't run behind them. Stay within your breath. Come home to yourself. Let's read this. And a lot of you guys have been in so much pain. You've been running from the pain. But while you've been running from the pain, you've also been running from yourself unknowingly, you know? So come back home to yourself. You don't gotta run no more. It says everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave it all behind and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can get incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall wherever they may. Somebody don't like their home, their environment. Damn, Spirit, you want me to say that? Somebody don't, I gotta say it. Somebody don't like their kids. Because the dad ain't with them no more, and they just, somebody always like running. Now, on the positive end of this, come back to yourself, you know. But on the negative end, somebody always running because they don't like the life they've built for themselves. You know, it's okay to binge watch your favorite shows, read your favorite books, and all those things. But sometimes you gotta step out of the stories of others and tap into the story of self. Rewrite it if you have to, you know. Yeah. Because what did that villain card say? That villain card says something. Yeah. The villain card said you can always rewrite the story. You know? Oh my God. So, Marie, we about to end. You just got here, girl. Hey. Yep. It's time to rewrite the story of your life. You might even find spaces while you're rewriting this where you were the villain. That's growth, though. Not everybody is with that type of growth. All right? But you about to have a time, gang. Come home to yourself. It's about you right now, recharging you, rebuilding you. You know? And if you're a people pleaser, this is going to be a huge change because you're going to feel, at first, you're going to feel a lot of residual grief and guilt for escaping. You know? But all right, gang. I gotta love you and leave you. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so, so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my website. All right, gang, until next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance. Yeah, catch the replay, Soul Marine. All right, gang. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys soon. I love you so much. Peace.